Hi everybody, welcome to the UC Irvine Internal Medicine Residency Program. My name is Afshan Baragoush. I'm a hospitalist and program director for the Internal Medicine Residency. We are so excited to tell you about our training program today and meet you all virtually very soon. Our team is led by an outstanding group of people who care not only about your excellence in medicine and clinical training, but also about your well-being and personal growth and development over these next few years. Here at UCI, I have with me Dr. Evan Shee, our Associate Program Director who oversees our residency curriculum and helps lead our medical education and curriculum development STARS pathway for senior residents. We also have Dr. Bhavani Nadaswaran, our Ambulatory Associate Program Director who oversees our primary care curriculum and mentorship. Over at the Long Beach VA, we are lucky to have with us Dr. Karen Freeman, our Associate Program Director with an emphasis on wellness, who is also the Director of our prelim program. We also have Dr. Joe Vu, who does an outstanding job overseeing the clinical rotations over at the Long Beach VA. And finally, we have Dr. Daniel Georgi, our Ambulatory Associate Program Director, who oversees the primary care curriculum and training over at the Long Beach VA. At Long Beach Memorial, we have Dr. Fadi Youssef, our Associate Program Director, who is pulmonary and critical care trained and helps oversee our critical care curriculum. We have outstanding program coordinators, Stephanie Horn and Marilyn Rios, who will make you feel right at home like family. I wanted to start by orienting you to our location and beautiful surroundings. UCI Medical Center is located in the city of Orange, California, just 20 minutes away from the undergraduate and medical school campuses in Irvine. One of the greatest strengths of our training program is that we have 4 distinctly different clinical training sites. UCI Medical Center's flagship hospital in Orange, the Tibor Rubin Long Beach VA, Long Beach Memorial Medical Center, a tertiary referral community hospital, and our new UCI Health Irvine Medical Center campus. UCI Orange and the Long Beach campuses are about 15 to 20 miles away, a quick 20 to 30 minute drive. Our residents live in the immediate area surrounding UCI Medical Center in Orange, near our sister campuses in Long Beach, near the School of Medicine campus in Irvine, and scattered throughout Newport, Costa Mesa, and the rest of Orange County, and even up in LA County. We are conveniently located just 15 minutes away from John Wayne Airport, an airport with probably the shortest security line I've ever seen. You can find any activity you're looking for at your fingertips in Orange County, whether that is outdoor activities, great dining and ethnic cuisine, sporting events, or the arts and theater. Our UCI Orange campus is located just 15 miles from beautiful beaches in Huntington, Newport, or Laguna Beach, minutes away from numerous breathtaking hiking and mountain biking trails for all skill levels, and 2 hours from our closest ski resort in Big Bear Mountain. You can catch a baseball game right down the street at Angel Stadium or an ice hockey game with the Anaheim Ducks. If you're a football fan like me, you can take a 30-minute ride north to catch the LA Rams or LA Chargers play on Sundays. Additionally, you can take a trip to downtown Disney, Disneyland, or Knott's Berry Farm with your co-residents, catch a concert at the Honda Center right down the street, or a play at the Segerstrom Center for the Arts just 15 minutes away. There are tons of great dining and every type of cuisine that you are looking for. Finally, we're located between 2 major metropolitan cities, just 35 miles from downtown LA, 40 miles from Santa Monica, and a quick 1.5 hour drive from San Diego. Our residency program consists of 121 trainees in total. We underwent a program expansion for our 25-26 class to allow our trainees to rotate through the new Irvine Medical Center and help support the launch of that residency program. Our plan is to even out the program in a couple years with 32 categoricals per class and 25 preliminary interns. Let me tell you a little about our clinical experiences here at our UCI Health Orange campus. We care for an incredibly diverse patient population representing a wide range of ethnicities, languages, and socioeconomic backgrounds. The hospital is a 461-bed acute care medical center. As the only academic medical center in Orange County, we serve as the tertiary and quaternary care referral centers for Orange, San Bernardino, and Riverside counties, exposing our trainees to a wide array of complex clinical cases and a broad range of pathology. Additionally, as a safety net hospital for Orange County, our trainees get the opportunity to serve the needs of our underfunded patients with limited medical and social support systems. We offer kidney, pancreas, and bone marrow transplant and care for advanced cardiac and pulmonary patients with advanced heart failure, VAD, and ECMO services. We are a Level 1 adult trauma and Level 2 pediatric trauma center, the only National Cancer Institute designated comprehensive cancer center in Orange County, a comprehensive stroke center, and a STEMI receiving site. UCI Health also has some very exciting recent growth and future directions. The new UCI Irvine Medical Complex opened in 2024, right next door to our School of Medicine campus, with the impressive Wen Family Center for Advanced Care, a multi-specialty ambulatory pediatric and adult care center. Our residents are already taking advantage of the new clinic opportunities at this ambulatory site. The new Irvine Medical Complex Hospital is the country's first all-electric, state-of-the-art hospital and OR technology. The campus is perched above the San Joaquin Marsh Reserve and is thoughtfully designed to promote healing as well as lower anxiety and stress. We are launching a new internal medicine residency program down at the new Irvine Medical Complex, but our two programs will have specific blended clinical rotations and educational activities together. UCI Health also recently acquired 4 community hospitals: Placentia Linda Hospital, Fountain Valley Regional Hospital, Los Alamitos Medical Center, and Lakewood Regional Medical Center to increase our capacity to care for our Orange County community. Patients at these sites are cared for by our community partners. Our 4 uniquely different clinical sites increase the diversity of patient experiences and healthcare settings that our trainees learn from. Our trainees will spend approximately 50% of their time at UCI Medical Center Orange, 30% at the Long Beach VA, 10% at Long Beach Memorial, and 10% at our new Irvine Medical Complex. Patients come from all walks of life and all range of payer mixes, teaching our trainees the complexities and intricacies of our healthcare system. The exposure to both the academic setting at UCI and the community setting at Long Beach Memorial truly helps prepare our trainees for their decisions about future career paths and practice settings. Here's a brief overview of the patient population we serve here at UCI Health Orange. This past academic year, our patients at UCI spoke over 45 different languages and came from over 40 different religious backgrounds. We are fortunate to have trainees from a broad range of backgrounds, speaking over 15 languages in just our program alone. The UCI GME training data has almost equal distribution of male and female trainees, with 46.9% female, 49.9% male, and 3.2% non-binary or undisclosed. Our program embraces individuals from diverse backgrounds, and we foster a culture of inclusivity across all levels of our institution. We aim to establish a healthcare environment that is both accessible and respectful, understanding the unique needs of each individual we serve. Let me take a moment to tell you a little bit about our resident schedules. Our residency consists of a 3+1 X+Y schedule, meaning residents spend 3 weeks on an inpatient, ICU, or elective block, followed by 1 week of ambulatory clinic, for a total of 13 sets of these 3+1 blocks each year. Additional highlights of our schedule include a night float system for both your ICU and wards experience. Let's take a look at a sample categorical schedule from this past year. The year is made up of 4 to 5 3-week blocks of inpatient wards, 2 to 3 ICU experiences, 1 block night float, 2 selective blocks, 2 to 3 elective blocks, and 4 weeks of vacations scattered throughout the year. At this point, I'd like to hand it over to Dr. Karen Freeman, our Associate Program Director over at the Long Beach VA, to tell you a little bit more about your training experience at the VA and our preliminary program.
Hello and welcome to our future UC Irvine residents. I'm very excited to be here today to tell you some of the unique and wonderful things that we do for our residency. My name is Dr. Karen Freeman, and I'm a proud product of the UC Irvine Internal Medicine residency. At the VA, we have an opportunity to serve a very wonderful and deserving patient population. While rotating at the VA, You'll have a lot of bread and butter experiences, but there's also some really unique experiences that you only get at the VA, including working at our Spinal Cord Institute, our blind rehab, as well as dealing with some of the very complicated, complex mental health issues that we see in our veteran population. I want to take a little time to tell you specifically about the prelim medicine program, as I am the prelim medicine program director. Our prelim spots consist of 25 interns, 5 of which are dedicated to our neurology residency, and now 4 of which as well are dedicated to our ophthalmology prelim year. The rest are open spots. As a prelim, you'll rotate 3 weeks on one rotation, and then 1 week on an additional rotation. Within that 3+1 schedule, about 30 weeks of the year will be spent on inpatient medicine, varying from inpatient wards to ICU to CCU, etc. Approximately 14 of those weeks will be spent on electives, 2 weeks of a quality improvement, process improvement curriculum that's led by our chief resident in quality and safety. And lastly, 4 weeks of well-deserved vacation. I realize that as a prelim, you have a lot of different opportunities and a lot of different places that you can go. From very easy programs that tend to be more just a continuation of medical school, to programs that work you hard until you drop. I think UC Irvine is a happy median between that. You're definitely going to work hard, but at the end of it, you're going to have an education that is invaluable. Thank you for taking this time to learn a little bit more about UC Irvine, and I look forward to seeing you in July.
And now we're going to hear from Dr. Fadi Youssef, our Associate Program Director at Long Beach Memorial, to tell you a little bit more about your clinical experiences there.
Hi everyone, my name is Fadi Youssef, and I am the Associate Program Director and the Site Director for your rotations at Memorial Care Long Beach Medical Center. First off, let me congratulate you on finishing medical school and being in a stage where you're choosing the next step in your training. It's a milestone that's worth celebrating and cherishing. Second, I'm excited to share with you what Long Beach Memorial would mean for your training. Long Beach Memorial is a 450 bed hospital with 55 ICU beds, and it also serves as a STEMI receiving center, a comprehensive stroke center, a level 2 trauma center, and offers a comprehensive aortic program. What does that mean for your training? It means that it's a very busy hospital that takes care of sick patients, and you'll be able to practice in a very fast-paced environment and take care of very sick patients, and doing so under direct supervision from attendings and fellows that are excited to work with you. At Long Beach Memorial, you will rotate through the intensive care unit, where you will be primary on somewhere between 12 to 18 patients. The ICU is an open ICU in the sense that you will be taking care of not only medical patients, but you're going to be taking care of medical patients, surgical patients, neurosurgical, and cardiac patients. If you were in an academic center, some of those patients would be taken care of in a trauma ICU or a surgical ICU or a cardiac ICU. And when you finish your training and practice, you may have to take care of those patients yourself. And at Long Beach, you'll get the experience of taking care of those patients under direct supervision. You'll also rotate through neurology and hematology oncology, which are 2 of our top-rated rotations. And there is a large number of electives that are offered that you can elect to participate in. As part of your ICU rotation, you'll also be the Code Blue team, and we carry out Code Blue simulations all year long. And for many of our trainees, many of our interns, this is the first time they conduct a Code Blue is in that sim center, and it's an experience that stays with you. Let me give you a little bit of a background about myself and tell you what I think makes UCI quite unique. I did my training undergrad through fellowship at UC Irvine. I found the environment to be quite collaborative and friendly. And out of all 3 sites, Long Beach was my favorite to be at. If you train within the medical education system, most of us are well familiar with what it feels like to practice in an academic center. And some of us are familiar with what it's like to practice within a VA system. But practicing within a community hospital is not as common, and I think that's one of the unique aspects of the training here. Between the 3 sites that you will be rotating through, you will get to practice within very unique, very different practice settings and very different care delivery settings. Best of luck to you, and I hope we do connect during this process.
We recently revamped our Ambulatory Y-Week experience to be more focused on your well-being, education, and ambulatory training. The week starts with a fully protected academic day on Mondays. Monday morning, you will be with your cohort and a faculty member working through clinical cases at Moongoat Coffee Shop. Monday afternoons, you will experience a variety of educational topics in our doctoring skills rotation. This will be followed by 3 full days of clinic on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Finally, on Fridays, you will have Academy, another protected academic half-day focused on subspecialty and interdisciplinary lectures and board review, followed by your administrative half-day to catch up on any non-clinical tasks and your own personal needs. All Y weeks are protected from backup shifts and followed by a golden weekend, so you can march out your weekends off at the very beginning of the year. You'll hear more about your academic days shortly from Dr. Shi. In the PGY 1 year, all Y weeks will be primary care based, with an additional academic half-day on Wednesday afternoons focused on primary care didactics. In PGY 2 and PGY 3 year, Y weeks will alternate between primary care clinic and the subspecialty of your choice to give you a longitudinal experience in your future specialty. You're assigned a primary care clinic mentor here at UCI Medical Center or the Long Beach VA from day 1 of residency, so they will get to know you and guide you down your career path throughout all 3 years. Next, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Evan Shi, our Associate Program Director, to tell you a little bit more about our residency curriculum.
Hi everyone, I'm Evan Shi, and I'm one of the Associate Program Directors at UC Irvine. I did my training at UCLA, and I stayed on as a Chief Resident and Academic Hospitalist. When the chance came to join UCI as an APD, I couldn't have been more excited. One of my favorite parts of this role is the chance to continuously improve our curriculum, finding new ways for our residents to learn and thrive. Learning today looks a little bit different than it used to. We know that hour-long noon conference lectures aren't always the best way for our learners to learn and retain information. So a couple of years ago, we reimagined our core curriculum, moving it to your Y Week, a time that's specifically protected for your learning. During Y Week, our faculty create short, high-yield webcasts that you get to watch on your own pace, on your own time. Then on Mondays, you'll meet up with your cohort at a local coffee shop and dive into case-based discussions. These are led by our chief residents and our faculty. It's a fun, collaborative way to apply what you've learned and also interact with your peers. By shifting our core curriculum to Y Week, we've been able to get more creative with our noon conference. Some of our series include Night Float Dilemma, Journal Clubs, Case of the Block, and my personal favorite, Crack the Case. These sessions are designed to be interactive and designed to make learning more effective. On Fridays during your Y Weeks, you'll join us for Academy, where you'll work through board-style questions with your classmates, and you'll learn from a variety of subspecialists. It's a great way to tie the whole week together. And beyond that, our doctoring skills rotation gives you ample opportunity to practice critical bedside skills, such as POCUS and simulations, going over rapid response scenarios and code blues. You'll also get an opportunity to practice crucial communication skills through our Goals of Care discussion series, as well as our Resident as Teacher series. All of these pieces come together to build a curriculum that's dynamic and designed to help support you, not just as a clinician, but also as a teacher and as a leader. Thank you so much for giving me the chance to share what makes UC Irvine's curriculum so special. I really look forward to meeting all of you and hopefully working together closely in the future.
We highly encourage resident participation in research and conferences with select opportunities for research electives throughout residency. Our residents have been very successful at participating in and presenting at numerous national conferences, including ACC, AHA, DDW, CHEST, and ACP, to name a few. We hosted the 2024 ACP Southern California Regional Meeting right across the street from our UCI Health Orange Medical Campus. During your 3 years here, you will have ample opportunities to participate in individual and group QI projects. We also have a $10,000 annual trainee Department of Medicine grant to help support you on your research endeavors. For those that are interested, we also support the ABIM Research Pathway, a combined clinical and research pathway between internal medicine residency and subspecialty of your choice to help support your research endeavors. I highly value resident input into improving our training program. I have weekly virtual office hours where you can pop in just to say hi or give me any feedback on clinical rotations or curriculum. I hold a monthly noon conference town hall with our trainees where we go through residency updates and have live polls and open discussion on any anticipated changes. Our chief residents lead routine noon conference feedback sessions, and we do focus groups during your protected educational time to get feedback on focused anticipated changes. We have multiple online anonymous feedback forms that go both to me, UCI GME, or our UCI incident reporting system. My door and phone are always open to you. Please check out our residency website to learn more about our residency program, curriculum, resident life, and resident salaries and union benefits, including our educational stipends and licensing fees. Follow our Instagram handle at UCIrvine_IM to see highlights of our residency life and family here at UCI. Our residents are extremely satisfied with their future career paths and fellowship match. We match residents into outstanding programs in all internal medicine subspecialties, and I'm especially proud of how many internal applicants are selected by our own programs. We look forward to guiding you down your future pathway. Notable aspects of our training program is the strong sense of camaraderie, support, and friendship. Our residents are always there to support one another, whether it's helping provide coverage needs to attend important life events or conferences, providing teaching pearls for high-quality patient care, or lending a supportive hand during the tough moments in residency. They have a great time together at their retreats, where they get to spend a couple days growing together and building that special residency bond each year. Our goal is to make residency feel like you're spending time with your friends and family, not just a place of work. We look forward to getting to know many of you better over these next few years. Thank you for joining us on your journey.